Toastmasters, welcome guests, and of course Betty. Once again, Betty, your topic was, your title was A Journey of Self-Discovery. Now this was not a manual speech of any kind. It was sort of free form. And Betty up front asked me to look at her organization, and that's actually a topic that many of you mentioned. Okay, in terms of content, Betty, you started off with some concepts of passion and living the best life and such as that. I think, oh, that's a good way to organize it, but that was actually just the beginning. And then you moved into a lot of ways where you explained your engagement in the process of self-discovery. You talked about having books and reading books. You mentioned several of them, classes, genealogy. You talked about this very interesting concept, the Johari window, which I'd never heard of before. It seems pretty interesting. And so basically put a lot of information out there, which was very good. Some comments about your presentation. So you were thoughtful, especially at the beginning. You sort of engaged us by letting us realize that you're going to be thoughtful. You sort of paced around and wandered around a little bit, which is maybe symbolic of the fact that you were on a path of self-discovery. So that was kind of interesting. You paused a lot, but also you became more enthusiastic in certain parts of the talk and spoke more animatedly, so that was very good. Okay, for improvement. Most of the time you were looking at the audience, you had good eye contact. Some of the time you were either looking up or looking down, possibly to be thoughtful, but you could potentially have a little bit better eye contact. I think that you presented a lot of stuff, and you could tend to crystallize it, like figure out what are the most important parts that you wanted to present. Possibly this Johari, which I'm kind of intrigued by, possibly this would be a whole talk. Even maybe one of the boxes would be a good talk. But that would be a good thing. Certainly the genealogy aspect would be good. So I think maybe just focusing on one and crystallizing a little bit. Some of the people suggested that this could be multiple speeches, and if there were multiple speeches, they'd be a little bit shorter, and then you would probably be voted for best speaker. So, in terms of the positive, once again, a lot of very interesting information, really profound things. Like you're thinking about this, and you gave us some homework, and any type of speech where we're wondering exactly what to make of it at the end, and maybe wanting to learn more about it. That's really a positive way to go. So thank you very much for embarking on this hardest task, the journey to self-discovery. I'd like to go there sometime myself. Mr. Mastrovelli.